Hello, everyone. Yes, the last topic that I talked about, the last discussion I talked about was 2 days ago. I talked about parents, how they should take care of their daughters and try to support their daughters when they want to marry, because the way some parents are pushing their daughters to ask for money from men, or when they have somebody who wants to marry them, they want the man to do everything. It's making a lot of men to run away from marriage. They would rather go to somewhere where they will not have such things. So I talked about the parents, and I said I was going to talk about the women, the ladies, the girls themselves. Okay, during our time, you know, growing up, we were not really too greedy. We were just satisfied with what we have. I talked about it the last time. Like, I personally, I am not the first child from my parents, but I am the first daughter. So I was able to live within what I had. I never went borrowing clothes or shoes, or just to live above what my parents could afford. No, I didn't. I was just myself as a young girl growing up. All I was interested in is just to have an education for my future. So that was what I was interested in. But this time around, sometimes you will not blame the parents too much, because the parents also, they try to do their part very well, but the children, whether it's because of civilization, they are not listening. They don't want to abide to the rules. So you find a young girl, instead of you to be focusing on your education or something for your future, they are just running after immaterial things. You want Brazilian hair, you want the latest phones, you want clothing, some things that your parents cannot afford. That is what you are looking for. And because of that, you become like you are going after men. You see a very young girl growing up, young girl of maybe 18, he will start dating a man that is in his 50s, which is not normal, all because of money, because of immaterial things. And that is also why, when these girls, they happen to meet a young guy who loves them, that wants to settle down with them, because they are already used to those kind of high life, they are not able to marry. Yes, you start to you want the guy to give you everything, and also the parents will be pushing them. You can imagine maybe a guy of 32, 33, he wants to marry you as a girl of maybe 27. Maybe he just graduated, got a job. Both of you should start life together, but rather you want this guy at his age. He will sponsor the marriage, give money for your parents to buy clothes, take care of your brothers and sisters. It's not possible. It cannot work. So in a nutshell, you as a young girl, before you start running into marriage, take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is that have something doing. Have something doing. When you have something doing, then when you have somebody who wants to marry you, you can also support in the area of maybe your parents. You want to help them or take care of them for the marriage. You can take care of that. You don't have to let your husband to be in charge. Otherwise, the man cannot survive. He will run. He will be discouraged. If from the beginning you want him to buy your parents clothes, to take care of your younger ones. Sometimes some guys, they want to marry a girl. The kind of pressure financially they will put on that guy, the guy cannot. He will run. He will run. But if you, as the woman who wants to marry, you also have something you are doing, then you participate, you see that it will not be heavy for the guy. Both of you will survive. And also, parents, stop pushing your daughters. Stop pushing your daughters. This is not civilization has taken place. So you don't have to push your daughters to start taking money from men for you. No. That is why I said you must support your children. Support your children in raising them, give them a good education or something to do. Try to make children that you can take care of so that your children will not go out of line, especially your daughters. Because now a lot of men, they are scared of going into marriage, especially with the low income women or the low income family. Yes. You see, we are all complaining that, oh, Moses Bliss, he went to marry a Ghanaian. It's not a matter of marrying a Ghanaian. He saw what he wanted, because this is a girl who has an education. So she's stable. She's not going to be saying, I want this, I want that, I want this. No. That is why he went for her. Yes. You see, also, I said it before, the trouble between Israel and the wife. Now, maybe I should call her ex. Everything is all about money. It's all about money. Because this girl thought, oh, as a PA to Davido, he has all the money. But just as they got married, she saw that it's not what she wanted. So, that is it. If this girl was self-sufficient, she will not be fighting. This marriage will not dissolve. No. So as young women, try to have a career. Yes, have something to do before you start jumping into marriage. If you are lucky that you have somebody who wants to marry you, and that person is rich, maybe the person don't even want you to work or to do anything, then fine. Otherwise, try to empower yourself as a woman. As a young lady, you have to empower yourself. That is why there's an age that a woman has to be before you start jumping into marriage. Then you can cope. Then both of you can, grow up together. Because when you start putting all your burden on the man, he will run away. It will not work. Your own burden you put on the man, a young guy who is just starting life, then your parents also will add their own, your younger ones also the same. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Except you have a rich man. So these things as part of the things that as a young girl, you have to think about it before jumping into marriage. If you are the greedy type that you love money, that you cannot do nothing for yourself, you just want men to give you money, then you have to search for that kind of man. It's not like you go for a normal guy, then at the end you want him to do everything for you. Then the marriage is not going to work. Because the question of married today, tomorrow, the marriage, there's divorce, is too common now. And a lot of men, they don't want to even marry. They are scared because of the problems surrounding marriage. It was not like that before. Even during the time of our parents, they didn't have much, but they were able to stay. They were able to adjust. But you see, the young generation, they are not doing that. So, as young ladies, you try to empower yourself. Know what you want before jumping into marriage. If you know that the guy that you are with is not somebody for you for marriage, then don't do it. So that you don't just marry, after 6 months, you jump out. No, it's not good. Or after having a child, then you are not there anymore, single mother. Yes. So let's try to avoid these things. I'm not going to make this, I don't want this video to be too long. It's something that I'll talk about from time to time. Yes. So I hope the young generation, they will learn something from what I have said so far. Yes, if you have not followed me, follow my page, follow me on my YouTube channel, share, comment, and like. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.